The following is transcribed.
Welcome to the Bat-Supe Season 2, Preheat. Pending litigation and sweaty lawyers are all anyone at the Bat-Supe Corporation is talking about. But that doesn't make for a fun ad campaign for the kids. So where do things go from here? And speaking of where things are going, tie on your capes for lots of unexpected fatigue, plenty of employment uncertainty, and dirty underhanded plans galore! Superman is about to meet the Atom Man and doesn't know it. Will he figure it out? We'll find out next in Part 13 of The Atom Man, as originally broadcast on October 26th, 1945. But first, it's...
Time for a commercial.
Well, fellas and girls, we just wanted to let you know that we're still accepting applications for the Bat-Super Swell Scholarship thingy. So, get yourself an application, fill it out, and return it to your favorite grocer so it can get submitted. And where do you find those applications? Why, right on the back of the label of cans of never nutritious, definitely delicious Bat-Supe, available wherever fine podcasts are sold. It's like deja vu all over again.
Curtain. Music.
Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Using a solution of intensely radioactive kryptonite, which is Superman's mortal enemy, a brilliant but crazed Nazi scientist named Der Teufel created an atomic monster able to generate tremendous destructive power within his body. Teufel sent the human monster, a young American-educated German using the name Henry Miller, to America, where, as his first assignment, he was to find and conquer Superman. Speaking perfect English, Miller secured a position as a reporter on the Daily Planet and was introduced to Clark Kent, who, as we all know, is in reality Superman. In the presence of the kryptonite in Miller's blood, Kent became momentarily dazed and irrational. Believing that he was losing his mind, Lois Lane had him taken to a rest farm, from where the Man of Steel escaped that evening. Returning to the seemingly deserted Planet office, he found Miller rifling Lois's desk and challenged him.
Having a good time, my friend?
Superman.
Well, is that all you've got to say?
No. I'll have something more to say in just a moment.
Quickly, Miller's hands dart into his jacket pockets, fumbling for the metal mesh gloves and electronic throat converter that will transform him into a deadly Atom Man. And unaware of his great danger, Superman stands in the doorway, arms akimbo, a disdainful smile playing about his lips.
You're reaching for a gun, Miller. You're wasting your time.
You'll see what I'm... Someone's coming, just my luck.
Don't move, Miller. Stay where you are.
I've never seen that. Jim, look. Superman.
Good evening, Lois. Jim?
Well, leaping lizards. What are you doing here, Superman?
I caught this man rifling your desk.
What man? Why, it's Henry Miller.
He's our new reporter. I can explain.
Stay where you are.
As you wish. Superman is making a great to-do about nothing, Miss Lane. I missed my gold cigarette case at dinner. It's quite valuable, and I happen to be very fond of it. I thought that I might have left it in my desk, so I came back for it. This is my first day at the Planet, you know. And in the dim light, I must have mistaken your office for mine.
What's that?
Yes, my office is right next to Miss Lane.
That's Clark Kent's office.
He's right,
Oh, no.
Superman. No, he's right. Clark has been acting very strange lately, staying away from the office for days at a time. And Perry White finally got fed up and fired him, and he hired Mr. Miller to take his place.
So that's it.
Yeah, and it's a dirty trick if you ask me.
Well, it looks as if I owe you an apology, Mr. Miller.
Oh, that's quite all right. I can see where my being in Miss Lane's office looks suspicious.
It was a perfectly natural mistake.
Hey, what's cooking, Superman? How'd you happen to be here tonight?
Why, I dropped in to see Kent.
To see Kent.
Yes,
Are you and he working on something together?
Well, in a way, Jim.
That's very interesting.
Is it, Mr. Miller?
Why, you're a very famous person. Kent must be very clever to work with. Oh, he sure is. You'd think Miss Lane would know it by this time.
But no, she makes up her mind he's seeing things and has him sent away to a rest farm.
Now, Jim, I did it for his own good. As I said, Clark has been acting very strange. And this afternoon, right in this office, you were here, Jim. And you too, Mr. Miller.
I remember.
He became positively irrational. He seemed dazed, and he said a lot of things that just didn't make any sense at all.
Well, so what? He probably had something on his mind.
Of course. Kent's as sane as I am, Miss Lane. You had no right to send him away.
There, you see, Miss Lane?
I did it for his own good, Jim. I thought I'd get a lot of good out of a stay at the Grady Rest Farm.
You are much too hasty. I'll see that he's released.
Oh, you will?
Yes, at once.
I've got to be running along. A friend of mine is waiting for me. That is, if you're quite satisfied. I'm not a deadly criminal, Superman.
Well, Miss Lane and I both seem to have been a bit hasty today. Sorry, Miller. No hard feelings, I hope.
None at all. This has been a most instructive evening. Most instructive.
What do you mean?
Meeting Superman and all that. Well, good night, everyone.
Good
So
night,
long.
Mr. Miller.
Night.
Are you going to the rest farm and get Mr. Kent out now, Superman?
What? Oh, yes, Jim. I'll just sit down a moment.
Hey, what?
What's the matter, Superman?
Matter?
Yes, don't you feel well?
Is something wrong with you?
Wrong? I don't know.
Alarmed, Lois and Jimmy stare at the broad-shouldered man of steel who sits heavily in a chair, his eyes slightly glazed, and a strange weakness flowing through his body. He hears Lois and Jimmy dimly.
What is it, Superman?
Yo, what's the matter?
As from the back of his mind, a voice, his own voice, speaks to the man of steel.
This strange weakness is the same as when you were in the presence of the kryptonite.
Superman, say something.
What's wrong?
Yes, what is wrong? It happened just like this earlier today. Right here in Miss Lane's office.
Gosh,
You were feeling all right,
what's the matter?
and suddenly this terrible weakness.
Are you ill?
Can we do something?
No, thanks. I'll be all right.
Can't understand. There's no kryptonite around here.
Get him that water, Jim.
Okay. Gosh, I can't understand it.
I can't understand it. Neither can you. What's happening? Are there other things? Things beside kryptonite that can weaken you?
Would you like me to call a doctor?
Doctor? No, of course not.
Wait. That ring on Lois's finger. Look at it. A green stone. Milky green. Great Scott, perhaps it's...
Here, drink this water, Superman.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
There. Do you feel any better?
Oh, yes, thanks, much.
That ring. It may be...
Oh, don't try to get up yet.
Rest a little bit longer.
Oh, I'm all right now. Quite all right. Excuse me, Lois, will you? Come into Kent's office a moment, will you, Jim?
Oh, sure, you bet.
Shall I come too?
No, stay where you are, please. We'll be just a moment.
Gosh, what is it, Superman? What happened?
Close the door, Jim.
Oh, sure.
Now, listen. Would you like to do something for me?
Oh, golly, sure. Of course, what is it?
Miss Lane is wearing a new ring. It has a green stone.
A green stone?
Yes. It's on the little finger of her left hand. I want you to get it for me.
You want me to get Miss Lane's ring?
That's right.
Why? What for?
Never mind, I'm asking this as a personal favor. Will you do it?
Well, sure.
Then take it to Dr. John Millison. His laboratory is in the science building at Metropolis University.
Oh, I know where it is. I took something there from Mr. Kent a few days ago. But why?
Never mind the questions. Just get the ring and rush it to Dr. Millison. Tell Miss Lane I admired it and want to copy it or something.
Oh, okay, I'll get it.
Good.
But are you going to get Mr. Kent out of that rest farm?
You take care of the ring and I'll take care of Kent. Is that a deal?
Oh, it sure is, and thanks a million. I'm awful worried about him.
So am I.
What?
Oh, nothing, Jim. Just get Miss Lane's ring to Dr. Millison as fast as you can. So long now.
Oh, wait, the door isn't that way.
This window will do. So long, Jim. Up, and away!
Leaping into the dark, star-filled sky, the Man of Steel streaks from the planet building and heads for Metropolis University to await Jimmy's arrival with Lois Lane's ring. Is it possible that someone has given Lois a ring with a stone made of kryptonite? We'll know in a moment, so keep listening. But right now, here's a word from your announcer.
You know, the other day I heard of a family with 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls. And they're all collecting the new comic buttons that come as prizes in packages of Kellogg's Pep. At first, they all used to dive in for the button whenever Mom opened a package of Pep, but that didn't work out very well, so now they take turns. Of course, since there are 5 of them, they eat a lot of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, so their turns come up pretty often. Then, if they happen to get duplicates, they exchange them with each other. And you know what? Each one of those kids has already collected 5 different buttons, And are they enthusiastic about the colorful, true-to-life pictures of their favorite funny sheet friends? Anybody would be. Why, Moon Mullen's eyes are popping, just like in the funny papers, and Herbie has his books under his arm, and Superman looks as if he's going to say any minute, up, up, and away. You know how he says it. Anyway, altogether there are 18 different buttons, you know, and they're easy to collect. You don't have to send in a single penny, not even a box top, and you can't buy them anywhere. You just ask Mom to get you some of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. Inside each package, there's an exciting prize, one of these new comic buttons or a military insignia or warplane button. That's P-E-P, Pep, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
In the laboratory of Dr. John Millison, Superman stands some 20 feet away from the white-haired scientist who is examining Lois Lane's ring under a microscope. Evidently satisfied, Millison leaves his stool and approaches the Man of Steel, who steps back hurriedly.
Wait, Doctor. Don't come near me.
It's all right, Superman. This ring didn't cause those weak spells.
It didn't? You mean...
The stone isn't kryptonite. It's a type of milky jade.
Jade? Well, then why did I start to lose my strength twice today in Miss Lane's office? I felt exactly as I did when I was near the kryptonite.
That's strange.
I don't understand it. Not being able to understand it, I'm worried. If things like this keep happening...
Don't lose your head, my boy.
But, Doctor, nothing else in the world can affect me like that. Nothing but kryptonite. Doctor, I think Der Teufel has begun his plot against me.
Wait a minute.
I can't wait any longer. The only thing that can save me now is the atomic detector you're developing for me. With that to warn me of the approach of the kryptonite, I'll at least be able to get away before it overcomes me. You said it would be ready this evening, is it?
No, and it may never be.
What? What do you mean?
I'd gladly give 10 years of my life if I didn't have to say this, Superman, but, well, we ran into difficulties just when we thought the detector was completed.
You mean?
We haven't been able to solve the problem yet, and frankly, well, I don't know if we ever will be able to.
Great Scott. What can I do now? What can I do?
Helplessly, Superman stares at Dr. Millison, his one last hope of protection against the kryptonite seemingly gone. And unknown to the Man of Steel, the danger he fears is even closer to him than he suspects, due to an error he himself made in Lois Lane's office. At this very moment, Henry Miller, the dread Atom Man, is in a telephone booth, conveying an important message to the brilliant, half-mad Nazi scientist at the other end of the wire.
Teufel, it is I, Miller. We have nothing to worry about from now on. Yes, that's right. Well, I made a wonderful discovery tonight. I know exactly how to contact Superman whenever you decide to get rid of him. Of course I know what I'm saying. Yes, I'll be right over. Goodbye.
What does the Atom Man mean? How can he contact Superman at will? Every moment is tense now, fellows and girls, as the greatest menace the world has ever known draws closer to the Man of Steel and to all civilization. Don't fail to be with us Monday for a thrill a minute as Teufel and the Atom Man close in. Be sure to listen, same time, same station, to the adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman, brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC Publications.
And now, faster than a speeding bullet, it's part 14 of The Atom Man, as originally broadcast on October 29th, 1945.
Kellogg's Pep, the super delicious cereal, presents
The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. As you remember, a brilliant half-mad Nazi scientist named Der Teufel injected a solution of highly radioactive kryptonite into the veins of a young German, thus making him an atomic monster, able to destroy anything in his path. Appearing as an ordinary young man named Henry Miller, the Atom Man secured a position as a reporter on the Metropolis Daily Planet, with orders to find and destroy Superman. As we continue now, in a shabby basement room of a metropolis tenement, Henry Miller is telling Teufel of an important discovery he made at the Daily Planet that evening. Disguised in a black wig and drooping mustache, his skin dyed olive, Der Teufel's frog-like eyes blaze behind thick-lensed spectacles as he interrupts angrily.
What? You say Superman appeared at the Daily Planet this evening?
Yes, I was going through Miss Lane's desk as you told me to, trying to find some clue as to how the paper contacted Superman. And suddenly he was there.
And you let him get away?
I had to, Teufel, you see.
What do you mean you had to? Did you not have your metal gloves and the thought converter with you?
Yes,
but nothing. You had only to slip them on, touch the switch on the converter, and such atomic power would have poured from your fingers that Superman would have fallen helpless at your feet. Fool, blockhead. Conquering Superman means everything to us, everything. Once he becomes our slave, the rest of the world will fall into our laps like ripe plums.
I know, but I had to let him get away tonight. Just as I was about to put on my gloves and converter, young Olson and Miss Lane came in.
You should have destroyed them, too.
I didn't dare to. You told me to act with the utmost secrecy until Superman was in our hands.
I said if it was possible. Can you not think at all for yourself? Now Superman has escaped you. Who knows when and where he will return?
I know how to make him return.
Did I hear you correctly? Did you say you know how to find Superman?
I do.
How? Tell me. Stop grinning like a fool and talk.
I can reach him through Clark Kent.
Clark Kent? The Daily Planet reporter?
Yes. Kent is the planet's contact with Superman. I found that out tonight.
He is? How do you know?
Superman came to the planet to see Kent. He told Olson and Miss Lane that he did. And he admitted that he and Kent were working on something together.
So, that is very interesting. So Clark Kent is the Daily Planet's contact with Superman. I can believe that. Kent is very clever. Well, perhaps you did not fail completely after all.
Of course I didn't. All we have to do is grab Kent, take him somewhere, and make him understand that his life depends on his bringing Superman to us.
Ha! And have every policeman in Metropolis searching for us? 9. That is the way for men without brains, for stupid gangsters. Silence. Now listen to me. This is what you will do. Beginning tomorrow, when you report to the Daily Planet, you will cultivate Kent.
Cultivate him?
Yeah, make him your friend. Flatter him, but not too obviously. Then, once he has become your friend, it should not be too difficult to have him arrange a meeting with Superman. Or we can invent some story of a great trouble in which you are involved and from which only Superman can save you. You see?
Yes, and it ought to work.
Yeah. And with the power I have given you, we shall rule the world together. Go now, it is late. Go home and sleep, and in the morning you will begin with Kent.
All right, Teufel. Wait, I just remembered something.
Yeah?
This evening at the Daily Planet, when I was leaving, I passed close to Superman. I noticed that he turned pale and his eyes seemed to glaze.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, and when I got to the door of the city room, I looked back. He collapsed into a chair, and Miss Lane and young Olson were asking him if he was sick.
He was affected by the kryptonite in your blood. If it had been in its original form, he would have lost consciousness.
Yes, I know, but tell me, are you sure that nobody else is affected by it?
Of course I am. Did I not walk with it? On contact, a large piece of it will burn the skin, but until its atomic energy is released, it is harmless to everyone except Superman.
Then why was Clark Kent affected by it?
What is this? Kent was affected?
Yes, this afternoon in Miss Lane's office. Kent came in and was introduced to me. He was looking fine, he was in good spirits, but the moment he came near me, he turned pale, his eyes glazed, and he collapsed into a chair, exactly as Superman did this evening.
Yeah, go on.
At first I thought he was having a heart attack, but everyone there said that he was sound as a rock and nothing like that had ever happened to him before. So it must have been the kryptonite in my blood. And if that's the case, how can I get friendly with him? I won't be able to get near him without...
Wait. Could it be?
Could what be?
Himmel. Could it be that Clark Kent is Superman?
Clark Kent? Superman? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the more I think of it, the more I am convinced that we have stumbled on the most closely guarded secret in the history of civilization. Superman's identity. Yeah, now that I look back, when I myself was involved with Superman, Clark Kent also appeared. Not once, but on a number of occasions.
Teufel, it's incredible.
And tonight, you learned from Superman himself that Clark Kent is his contact with the Daily Planet. If Kent is Superman, making contact with himself would be easy, 9?
Yes, of course, but...
I know what you are about to say. We are not certain.
That's right.
Then we will make certain. We will prove it to ourselves beyond any doubt.
How?
Listen carefully. I have discovered that the alpha rays in kryptonite do not penetrate lead.
Tonight I will prepare for you a vest treated with a special tincture of lead. It will cover your heart and your main arteries and prevent the emanations of the kryptonite in your blood from escaping. It is these emanations, I am certain, that weakened Superman when he was in your presence.
I don't understand.
Do not interrupt. Tomorrow morning at the Daily Planet, you will approach Clark Kent wearing the lead-treated vest. If he is not affected in your presence, leave and remove the vest. When the opportunity arises, approach him again. If then he is affected, we will have positive proof.
And when we have that proof?
Then we have Superman. Exactly where we want him. If we are right, if Clark Kent is Superman, it would be dangerous to carry the gloves and converter with you because of his X-ray vision.
You think of everything, don't you, Teufel?
At the moment, I am thinking of only one thing, my young friend. I am thinking of final victory over the so-called Man of Steel. I'm thinking of ruling the world as no living man
His
has ever
frog-like eyes blazing with something close to madness. Der Teufel, whose name means the devil, prepares to expose Superman's double identity. Will he succeed where so many others have failed? We'll return in a moment for today's climax. But right now, here's a word from your announcer.
You know, a new kid moved into our neighborhood the other day, and right away, when he met Eddie, he spied those brand new comic buttons Eddie's collecting from packages of Kellogg's Pep. So, of course, he wanted some of those comic buttons, too. But, you know, for some strange reason, he didn't know how to get them. Well, he said to Eddie, "I'll bet you spend all your allowance for those sharp-looking buttons." Well, when Eddie told him that you don't have to send in a single penny, not even a box stop, he hot-footed it home to ask his mother to get him some Kellogg's Pep. And no wonder. Each one has a true-to-life picture of one of your favorite comic strip characters, like Skeezix and Uncle Walt and Winnie Winkle and Superman, of course. Why, all the fellows and girls are set to collect all 18 different buttons in the series. So if you want to get in on the fun, ask Mom to get you a package of that super delicious whole wheat flake cereal, Kellogg's Pep. Because that's the only way you can get these swell buttons. You can't even buy them anywhere, but inside every package of Pep, you'll find a thrilling prize. One of these smart new comic buttons or a military insignia or warplane button. Remember, that's P-E-P, Pep, made by Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now, back to the adventures of Superman.
It is not quite 9:30 the following morning. Clark Kent, summoned by a telephone call from Jimmy Olsen, enters the city room of the Daily Planet and proceeds to Editor Perry White's office.
Good morning, Chief. Good morning, Jim.
Morning.
Oh, hello, Mr. Kent. Gee, it's swell to see you back at the Planet.
He's not back. He's just paying a brief call.
That's right. Jim, you said there was a cable.
Oh, why don't you two kiss and make up? This place isn't the same without Mr. Kent, Chief.
I expect my reporters to spend their working hours reporting. Theory with which Mr. Kent doesn't seem to agree. Give him his cablegram.
Oh, okay. Here it is, Mr. Kent. It's from Army Intelligence in Berlin.
Oh, it is? Good. Maybe they...
Maybe who? What?
Just a minute.
Now, let me remind you, Kent, if that cable has to do with any story you were working on while you were a member of my staff, I'm entitled to it.
Well, that's a relief.
Huh? What is?
Oh, all my troubles are over.
They are?
Uh-huh.
What troubles?
Der Teufel is dead. The kryptonite is gone for good, and now I can stop worrying about the Atom Man.
What Atom
You
Man?
say Teufel is dead, Kent?
That's what Colonel Greeley says. Apparently they traced him to a cave in the Black Forest in Germany where there'd been a terrific explosion. They caught a Nazi, a former Gestapo man, trying to sneak out of the woods. He told our men what had happened, hoping to save his own neck.
Well, what did he tell them?
That Teufel had been experimenting with a piece of kryptonite, trying to create an atom man.
A what?
An atom man. But we can forget all that now. Teufel blew himself and several other Nazis in the cave to Kingdom Come, and the kryptonite was destroyed, too. Ah, yes, sir. All Superman's worries are over.
But what?
Quiet, Olsen, quiet. Kent, this is a terrific story. Police all over the world were looking for Teufel. This cablegram gives us a scoop. It hasn't been on the teletype yet.
Uh-huh. You want me to write it?
Naturally. What are you standing there grinning like a... Now, wait a minute. If I take you back, do you think you can attend to business and let Superman take care of himself?
Well...
He really doesn't need your help, you know.
That's what you think, Chief. Well, I'll try to be good. Come on, Jim, let's get to work.
Yes, sir. This is more like it. Hot dog.
Just a minute, Cat.
Yes?
I told that new man Miller to take your office.
Oh.
When he comes in this morning, give him a desk in the city room.
Okay. Come on, Jim. Oh, say, I feel like the man in the death house who just got a pardon from the governor.
Well, I don't get it, but as long as you feel good, it's okay by me.
Oh, there's Miller coming in now.
Huh?
We've got to tell him about the switch. Let me handle it, Jim, huh? No sense causing any hard feelings. Poor Miller hasn't hurt anyone.
Smiling for the first time in days, Clark Kent steps forward to meet the one human being on the entire face of the earth. who has it within his power to destroy him. No, Henry Miller hasn't hurt anyone, yet. But that time is soon coming, and unknowingly, Kent is walking into the trap with his eyes open. Anything can happen from here on in, and something does tomorrow. So don't fail to listen. Tune in, same time, same station, to The Adventures of Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
Fellows and girls, be sure to follow the adventures of Superman, brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, same time, same station, by the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek. And for other thrilling adventures of Superman, see your local newspaper. Superman is also a copyrighted feature appearing in Superman DC Publications.
No sign of the Swell Prizes program? Superman strutting around with an entirely false sense of security? This can't be good no matter how you slice it. We'll learn more next time, gang. But for now, thanks for listening. Be sure to invite your friends to check us out on their favorite podcatcher or on YouTube or Facebook. We'll see you next time, fellows and girls. Until then, up, and away!
Literally millions of human beings have known the sensation of leaving their native Earth and soaring above the clouds. And still, there are many for whom flight still holds a sense of mystery and wonder. That feeling is not wholly groundless is evidenced, perhaps, by the strange experience of Lieutenant Morand.
Even as far back as 1923, there were those who realized that if war should ever come again, its outcome would be, in a large part, determined by air power. And so, in France, as in other nations of Europe, men were being rigorously trained in the techniques of flying, strafing, and bombing. Second Lieutenant Morand was a member of the embryonic French Air Force. And on the afternoon of September 22nd, he went aloft to engage in shooting practice over a field near Gadeau. In front of him, in the pilot's seat, was Sergeant Jean Daubert.
When I give you the signal, Sergeant, begin your dive. All right, now. Not bad, sir. Not good either. Let's go back and try it again.
The plane circled the field and once again approached the target.
All right, Sergeant. Bravo, sir. You did it that time. You must have... Lieutenant, what is the matter?
The sergeant stared at the man behind him in amazement. Lieutenant Morand had slumped back in his seat. His eyes were closed, and his face was distorted with pain.
What is the trouble, Lieutenant?
At that moment, the lieutenant fell forward, face down. And it was then that the sergeant saw the great red splotch spreading across his shoulders.
Mon Dieu! He's been shot!
Sergeant Aubert landed the plane as quickly as possible. And while the lieutenant was being lifted carefully from the cockpit and transferred to a waiting ambulance, he made his report to his commanding officer.
We were a couple of 100 feet up, and there weren't any other planes in the air and nobody on the ground beneath us. It must have been his own machine gun that did it. One of the bullets ricocheted somehow off the ground or the target. It bounced back and hit him between the shoulders. I know it sounds crazy, but it could not...
And so that was the explanation that was officially accepted, at least for a few hours. But later that afternoon, Sergeant Daubert dropped around to the emergency hospital to inquire about the lieutenant's condition.
How is he doing, Doctor? You had to operate?
I had to remove the bullet. It was deeply embedded.
Imagine a man getting hit in the back with a bullet from his own machine gun.
I think you're mistaken, Sergeant. The bullet I just took out of his back came from a .32 revolver.
But where the .32 revolver came from, no one has ever been able to learn. The official record of the case of Lieutenant Morand was changed from accidental injury from his own weapon to injury, either accidental or intentional, from a weapon in hands of a person unknown.
And to this day, the origin of that bullet remains a subject for speculation. A mystery. Incredible but true.